The Big 12 begins its 16th season of women's soccer competition, and coaches around the league believe the competition and quality of play in the conference has never been better.
I think it's the top to bottom. It's the hardest schedule in the country for conference play. I mean, give the ACC credit with their 20 national championships all by one team, so they get the nod. But right behind them was the Big 12 all last year, and I think one of the reasons is top to bottom how good our schedule is.
Now, there's a good chance that you'll see 5 of those teams potentially in the top 25 rankings. So it's a good, solid league because the coaching is solid and because of familiarity with each other over the years, and no new coaches in the league this year. I think that what that does is it actually tightens things up a little bit. It makes it to where every game becomes that much more difficult because the other staff knows what is kind of coming.
Oklahoma State is the preseason favorite to win the regular season title. Coach Colin Carmichael, who is going into his 7th season as the Cowgirls coach, has built a program that has steadily improved.
Yeah, I think every year you're trying to get a nice balance with the new kids and the returning kids, but we had a lot of returning starters from last year and a lot of key players coming back. The new players have just kind of tried to fit in with what we've been doing, and some of them have stepped in and given us quality minutes. So we think with the new kids we're a little bit deeper. We can go a little bit further on our bench this year, and they've really integrated very well.
Oklahoma State reached the NCAA Elite Eight last year before losing to eventual national champion Notre Dame. The Big 12 has yet to have a team reach the Final Four.
For the Big 12 to get a team into the College Cup would be huge. Oklahoma State made it to the Elite Eight last year. We've been there 4 times, and every time we've been, we've played the team that would win the national championship, and typically have taken them to overtime in it. So teams are on the edge of doing it. We think that things go right and we can stay healthy, that we'll have a team that could get there if things fall away.
We were really close. A&M's been really close in the past. Nebraska years ago were really close. So we've had the teams that are good enough to do it. Maybe playing on the road, or maybe just getting a draw where you have Notre Dame that ends up winning the whole thing. So when you get to that level, it's such a fine line. But I certainly think there's teams within our league that are capable of doing it.
While Oklahoma State has become the team to beat in the Big 12, the conference is expected to be challenging from top to bottom.
I think OSU deserves the early nod. They return everybody. Their best player, who was hurt last year, is coming back to their lineup. They got a great role last year, and they deserve to be the team to beat coming in. A&M's been great since since the conference began. We lost Nebraska, we lost Colorado, so some people are going to move up in there. And I think for Texas Tech, we're one of those teams that's growing up. 6 or 7 years ago we weren't in the hunt. Now we are, and our team's maturing, and our program's coming along. We're getting great crowds, and so our plan each year is to do better than we did the year before. And so this year, contending in the top group is our goal.
It's a league full of accomplishing players who can really accomplish a lot of things individually and with their groups. So, it's a very exciting season. I think it'll be really, really fun for fans all around Big 12 country to come out and see the games.
For Big12Sports.com, I'm Wendell Barnhouse.